What's going on, guys? Peace out.
Yo, what up, everybody? It's Peace Out. Welcome to another video.
Yeah.
Today I've got a really special deck profile for you. I have made some changes to Danger Altergeist, but I wanted to do this one final deck profile. By the time this comes up, the new ban list will be in effect on Monday the 28th. But
in
2 hours. 2 hours. But I was very happy about this top, and I wanted to share with you guys my happiness. I went to Top Cut Comics in Berwyn, and there were 25 players, and I went undefeated through 5 rounds.
There were 23 players. I saw the list.
2 dropped. It was 25. All right. Anyway,
so
there's a funny story with it. When we were starting the tournament, Tony and I, who went there from Team Bad Cards Represent, we didn't realize the tournament had started because the judge didn't announce it loud enough for us to hear. But it was like 1:30, and this tournament was supposed to start at 1, and we were confused because we didn't get called for the tournament yet. And we come to realize that no Yu-Gi-Oh players are around us. They're in a completely other room. So we rush over there, and by the this is the luckiest thing that ever happened. He and I were matched up with each other, and we were only 14 minutes into the round. The judge asked us what we wanted to do, and we were like, let's play it. I won the die roll, went first, as thought of Tony. He was playing Danger Thunder. I 2-0'd him in like 10 minutes. Sorry, Tony. There's a happy story at the end. Next up, I faced Seth Ramberg. He was playing Salamangrate, 2-1. Next was Eric Arias. He was playing Sky Striker. I won in time, 2-1. Next was Bruno Lopez. Sky Striker, I won in time again, 2-1. And then finally, Robert Creamer, who is like an amazing player.
I played him.
Yeah.
I beat him at the regional. Danger
Thunder, 2-1. So those were my matchups. It was a pretty good day. I'll talk a little bit more about those later, but let's just get into the deck profile. You know how it is. People were very tilted when they saw me start off with my Mellowseek or Marionetter combo, and then I reveal a Danger. Especially my round 2 opponent. He was just like so thrown back. So the 3 Mellowseek, you want to see that in your opening hand. The 3 Silquitas. The 3 Multi-Faker, so you can Impermanence Faker them and whatnot. And then finally the 3 Marionetter. Those are your starters. You want to bait your their hand traps and their interactions with that, because normally what people are used to is Altergeist being the only aspect of the deck. So I normal summon one thing and I set a few and pass. What the dangers allow for you to do in this deck is turbo through to your really good cards and change Altergeist, a control deck, into a combo deck. So that's just the Altergeist cards. Then the Orchest engine. I run the standard minimum engine with the 2 Nightmare, the 1 Orchest Harp Horror. I might bump this up higher now that Summon Sorceress is banned and I'm unable to search the wand. Next up is the 1 Symbol Skeleton, and finally the 1 Wand. But with Summon Sorceress gone, it's you're going to have to change your gameplay a little bit, and you're not going to be able to Azathoth people anymore. Alright, so next up, I did end up getting some more Jackalopes. This is broken. It special summons from deck, unless you're under Dweller, and it gives you an extra level 4 for your Azathoth plays and whatnot. The 2 Snake that I own, if I owned 3, I'd probably play 3. Next is Chupacabra. I don't care that it's not a good one. As long as I can get a level 4 body on board, I'm lit. And especially moving forward, now that I don't have the guaranteed level 4 because the Summon Sorceress is gone, this is going to be even more vital, along with Mothman. So I played triple Mothman as well, and then I felt like 12 is correct in 50 cards, so I used the hypergeometric calculator. I forgot exactly what the percentage is, but 12 gives you a very high chance, it's something like 70-something % chance to open a Danger in your opening hand, and that's what you want. And then I do play 1 Honorary Danger. This is a hard once per turn, so I don't play more than 1 of it. And then it can only target monsters that are level 6 and lower. But when I did see it, I normal summon Marionetter, activated effect, and went full combo. I mean, that's what it does what it's supposed to do. So only 1. And then if it goes to the grave for a Danger Monsters effect, that's even better. Next is the Phantom Knight package. I don't think I'll increase this, but I might throw in a Fog Blade or something. Just the 1-in-1. I did run 1 hand trap in the main, Ash Blossom. I don't know why I did this, but it actually came up and I was able to Ash someone. I Ashed their Engage. It was really nice. And then finally, I got to use my Phantasme in round 2 against the Salamangrate player. it got me to return an Orchestrated Nightmare from my hand to the deck, so I guess it did its job. If you have more Phantasmes, absolutely play them. It puts a monster on board, and a lot of decks have a difficulty in outing something that's this big that can negate targeted effects. Next, Team Bad Cards told me to play 3 Called by the Grave, so I do play 3 Called by the Grave now, and it actually comes in clutch. Other than times where I open it and a danger monster, and I resolve a danger monster, and it discards the Called by the Grave, like almost every single time. Yeah, Baguska. Next, I've got 1 for 1. Guys, when you're playing this card, don't send danger monsters off this. It does not discard, so unfortunately you don't get to use your danger effects off of this. Luckily, I learned this before the tournament, and I did not discard a danger monster when I activated this.
Yeah?
Thanks, buddy. Next up, I've got the Orchestrated Return. This is what my go-to. I only play 1 Orcus card. In my combo, I want to draw 2 cards instead of setting the Babble and having interaction on my opponent's turn. Before Dingirsu came out, this was correct. I'm contemplating changing it for the new format, but this draws you into your other Altergeist cards, and if your Azathoth gets stopped, you can multi-faker them. And then finally for the spells is the Rank Up spell card, how you basically auto-win tournaments for free. Well, not anymore, it's gone. Next for the Altergeist traps, we've got Protocol, only 1, 3 Manifestation. This is the most broken Altergeist card because you can banish it from your graveyard to add a different one to your hand, which frees up your graveyard so that you can activate Brigandine on your first turn, because Brigandine requires you to have no traps in grave. So that's why I run 3 of this. It is a hard once per turn, so make sure you don't have to use it twice in a turn, and you should be good. And then finally, 1 personal spoofing. 1 game at locals, I opened up 3 infinite impermanence and 2 personal spoofing, and I was like, I am going to ensure that that never happens again. It's a really good one of to have so that you can dodge like skill drain and stuff. You can attack directly with Mellow Seek and then use its effect and then chain personal spoofing to put it back in deck, so that it's not in a skill drain. You can also use that on Silquidus, bounce something and then put it back into the deck. It's really good for scenarios like that, so that's why I just play the 1. It's useful if your Azathoth gets combo gets stopped as well. Finally, for the Phantom Knight trap cards, I've got the 1 Brigandine and the 1 Fogblade. Moving forward, I am going to be thinking about putting a second Fogblade in, but I have not decided yet. And then finally for the main, the triple infinite impermanence. Impermanence Faker, I did that during the tournament. It was really nice. I summoned a Mellowseek, and then I was able to get a Marionetter, and I did full Altergeist board, only to get Rosphere moded. I still won that game, do not worry. I used the Rosphere mode to link into my Nightmare Cerberus and do full combo next turn. That is not PG-13 appropriate. Next, we'll go to the extra deck. Mermaid, this card starts your combo. I don't think more than 1 is correct. I mean, if it gets ashed, you have the Altergeist engine to back you up later. Like, you don't need to do this. Like, it's just like, it's really nice, but whatever. Next, I do run the rest of them, the Cerberus. People don't run this. This is so insane. I've used this so many times. The Phoenix and then the Unicorn now, because you can't always be budget. Then the 1 Galatea. The 1 Summon Sork, which is now banned. I think I'm going to take this out for a Dingirsu, obviously. The Rusty for the combo. This card's insane with Dingirsu moving forward because you get a pop and a send. For the Altergeist cards, I've got 2 Hextia. You can basically take this shell, take out the Altergeist cards, and put in any other engine, and it's broken. But Altergeist has a special place in my heart because I just know it like the back of my hand. Another Altergeist Link Karibo, you tribute your Mellowseek, you're only level 1 monster, so it's basically an Altergeist card. And then finally, the way that Altergeist outs Inspector Border can also be used in here because the Orcus combo locks you into dark monsters. Finally, for utility, we've got Boral Load and Boral Sword because this is a combo deck and it poops out monsters. So you're always going to have enough monsters to make your big dragons. And the way that the combo goes, for your next turn, you do have Harp Horror engrave and Galatea engrave. So you Harp Horror out your symbol skeleton, and then you can basically make a Link 4 really easily. Finally, you've got the Time Thief Redoer and the Azathoth. Moving forward, you can't really Azathoth your opponent anymore, so I'm going to try Evil Swarm Nightmare instead, which is a double Book of Moon, so that's really nice. Finally, for the side deck, the 2 Kaijus. These came in clutch against Striker. For 3 turns in a row in my round 3 opponent, Eric, I Kaiju'd his monster, and then Silquitous bounced it. So he wasn't activating any spells, and I think I ended up grinding him out that game. It wasn't looking good, but I knew not to scoop, because the way that Altergeist works is... 1 card is all you need to start, just to start going. I mean, that's all you need. Next is 2 Pankratops. This card's just too good not to run. I mean, I might even increase it. It's just good against like everything going second. Then I've got the Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. The 1 is in the main, and then I got 2 in the side for Danger Thunder. It did come up a couple of times, but what's really shining is the triple Droll and Lockbird. I just put this in when I got the structure deck the other week. And it's really good. I was able to Azathoth game 1, and then Droll and Lockbird game 2 against my first Danger Thunder matchup, so that was like an auto win. Finally, for the sided traps, evenly matched, evenly faker is really good, and then also, if you're not going up against a negate board, evenly is really good. If you're going up against True Draco even, you can evenly their board, hopefully, and maybe they just keep 1 stupid floodgate and you just Mellow Seek it away or something. But I don't know, that's just hopeful thinking. Evenly is really good, though, against like Striker and stuff like that. And then finally, the Spice, there can be only 1. This card just auto wins against so much in the meta that it's not even fair. And that's the deck. Those were also my matchups, so shout-outs to my team, I guess. Practicing with them kind of like helped me a lot.
Team Bad Cards HQ.
Team Bad Cards represent, because if I didn't know that 1-for-1 play, then I might have lost. So, yeah, in the tournament, I ended up winning a $50 store credit, which was really nice. But then it was a sneak peek tournament, and I got extra packs. I had only pulled all supers. But when I got my extra 5 packs, I pulled in no material. So that's pretty cool.
Whoa!
I know it's not special to you guys, but to me it really
it's
means
special
a lot.
to me because Team Bad Cards is always plussing.
Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you can see the next variant of Danger Altergeist without Azathoth and Summon Sorceress. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.